Hello, friends. I'm Marie from ParisWellness, and I want you to know how much we must always trust in God to fix everything. When we look at the Holy Bible, we find powerful words of hope and endurance through the prophet Isaiah. Isaiah was chosen by God to speak truth, to warn and to guide and to bless. He lived during a time of great turmoil. His nation faced threats from powerful enemies who sought to conquer and destroy. Within his own people, Isaiah also saw corruption, injustice, and hypocrisy, adultery, and leaders who turned away from God. Yet, in the middle of all this fear and war and moral decay, Isaiah boldly spoke God's promises. He reassured the faithful that God would bring justice, restoration, and peace, even when everything seemed to be broken. His words are not only for ancient times, they are alive and relevant for us today. In Isaiah 33, we read verses that remind us exactly why we must trust in God. Line 1 tells us, destroyers will undergo the same destruction they do unto others. This is God's assurance that those who seek to do harm, to tear down, or to undermine will ultimately face the consequences of their own actions. Destroyers at work can take many forms. Those who undervalue your efforts, who spread lies, who attempt to sabotage your reputation, or who seek to drain your joy. But know this, God sees it all, and their destruction will not go unanswered. Line 2 reminds us to trust in God to rebuild, restore, and save you from the destroyers. This means that no matter what others try to take away, God is the one who rebuilds what was broken and restores what was lost and protects you from harm. Our calling is to remain steadfast, to keep our focus on doing good deeds in God's name in work, and no matter how the destroyers try to damage our well-being, when we place our trust in Him, our purpose stands firm. Line 3 and 4 shows God's mighty hand against evil. God will make destroyers and their groups run in fear, break apart, and all their possessions will be taken away. What a wonderful promise. Those who plot and conspire will eventually scatter their influences and be stripped away. God ensures that truth is revealed and the destroyers are found out, and that they are removed from their false positions. Line 5 and 6 proclaim God's blessings. God will always bring justice, goodness, and stability, and vitality, and wellness, and wisdom, and enlightenment to all who seek Him. Friends, this is the foundation of our security. When we seek God's presence, our work in His name will always shine. It will succeed not only for ourselves, but for the good of society. God fills us with His Spirit to make sure our efforts are not wasted, but instead bring greatness, blessings, and light to the world. So here's my encouragement to you, always to trust in God. No matter what the destroyers do, keep your heart and spirit open to be filled with His divine grace and strength. Be resilient to endure the trials and know that God will fix everything. He will make it right, and He will make it even better than before. Let us stand firm in this truth. When destroyers go against us, God's justice is greater. When challenges shake us, His hand steadies us. And when we walk in faith, our lives and our work shine for His glory. Let Isaiah's words be your shield. Let your work be your worship, and let your heart rest in the certainty that God is always working on your behalf. If this message gives you greater trust in God, please like, comment, and subscribe to keep sharing God's truth and encouragement together. Thank you.